Clear skies can do nothing to hide the brilliance of light. Clear skies can do nothing to hide the brilliance of lightning. Divine bolts can strike even in the absence of rain. Do you see that tree? Wait, you understand? So, demonstration is not required. Good.
The wind knows me. Into the wind. As one with wind and cloud.
Teamwork is dreamwork! Let's flash! Painting the glory to the Shogun!
Inazuma shines eternal! Shine down!
The wind knows me. Clouds high. The birds.
Everybody stand back! Quiver! No turning back!
There is no escape! Now you shall perish!
One with nature.
I'm going in!
As one with wind and cloud.
Glory to the Shogun!
Inazuma shines eternal! Shine down!
Into the wind.
Strike!
The wind knows me.
Let's light it up!
Fallen leaves. Adorn my night.
Everybody stand back! Storm the front!
Illusion shattered! Torn to oblivion! Shine down!
One with wind and cloud.
Going in! Flash! Glory to the Shogun!
Illusion shattered!
Into the wind.
Inazuma shines eternal! There is no escape!
The wind knows me. Fallen leaves. Adorn my night.
Teamwork is dreamwork! Strike! Storm the front!
Shine down! Now you shall perish!
Fortify!
Observe! Rain cutter!
You can't run from death.
Stabilize!
Let me weave you a verse. Rain out. Your grand finale. And step. Fire hazard.
This is order! Gather!
Witness the power of Gugwa. Know my sword. Huh? Strike is one. Observe. Time for a light show. Have you ever kept goldfish as pets? They're very cute. Know my sword. Let me weave you a... Fire hazard.
Order guide you!
This is a peaceful neighborhood.
Ad Astra. Thank you for complete. Ad Astra.
A toast to our success.
Time to go to work.
That's close enough.
Rain outlines your fate. Your grand finale. The fuse is lit.
Is that all you've got? Solidify!
And step. Witness the power of Gugwa. Here comes the fireworks. Fire hazard.
Now you're testing my patience. We'll meet again. That's close. Stabilize.
No, my sword! Rain cutter! Time for a light show!
Now you're testing my patience. We'll meet again.
Fireworks are for now, but friends are forever.
Solidify!
Body and... Let me weave you. Strike is one. And leap. The fuse is lit.
Well met. Stabilize.
Rain cutter, know my sword. Rain outlines your
Joy,
and
we've only
step.
just begun.
Break a leg. Go Bishop Blue. Time for a light show.
I miscalculated.
What do we have here?
Solidify!
This is orders.
And step. Witness the power of Gugwa.
In this
Rain outlines your fate. Your grand finale. Here come the fireworks.
I will end.
Fire hazard.
This isn't good.
seen any animals this entire time. The birds used to chirp really loudly, and there were a lot of foxes.
This contaminated region currently appears to have a critical efflux of ley line energy. Some animals have keen awareness. They sensed something abnormal in this area and fled.
Leaky ley line sure can cause a lot of damage, huh?
Like how plants have preferred growth conditions, we also gradually habituate to our surrounding environment. Climate, temperature, humidity, intensity of ley line energies. When people live under fixed conditions, they reach a sort of homeostasis with their environment. This equilibrium is broken when the surrounding environment abruptly changes, causing people's bodies to react in abnormal ways. If normal fluctuations in temperature occur, then our bodies automatically adjust. However, the average person cannot adapt to changes in ley line energy. and so they fall ill.
Then why are we okay?
I'm not sure why you are, but she and I are fine because our elemental capabilities allow us to adapt to this kind of change. Of course, it's not a good idea to spend too much time in areas with concentrated ley line energy. The only one who can freely traverse this place is probably the mechanical crab. That's about it for the investigation. Help me find an open space. I want to test something. Environment, no wind. Target parameters, normal. Setup complete. Excellent. Looks like it's working.
What's this?
A purification device that I made. It can absorb excess ley line energy and temporarily stabilize an area.
What a neat thing! Let's set up more and cover the entire region!
I wouldn't mind if that would actually work. Unfortunately, once this contamination is present, it isn't something that a few purification devices can fix. The purification devices have their limits. At best, they can only prevent the contaminated region from expanding temporarily. If we want to permanently eradicate the contamination from the ley line effluents, we'll need to tackle the source. That's right.
Huh? The mechanical crab is acting a little strange.
Something's approaching. So that's it. Now that the ley line energy has stabilized, the monsters that had left are starting to return. Get rid of them quickly. Don't let them get close to the purification device.
Whew. That's all of them. Hey! Where are you? Let's hurry and keep up. The mechanical crab went that way. Let's keep up.
Help! Help!
Let me read you a verse. Know my sword.
Break a leg. Time for a light show. Ha! Ha!
Ah! Spare me!
Hey, are you okay?
These injuries are superficial. Don't move, I'll patch you up.
Who are you all? What happened to those mechanical monsters?
Don't worry, we took care of them.
Oh, good. That's good. It's a monster! Hurry, attack it!
How do we explain this? Krabby here isn't a bad guy. It heard you shouting for help and brought us here to rescue you.
It's faking it. It has to be. Maybe it's gonna partner up with the other mechanical monsters and kill me. Do you know what's inside the forest? It's all crawling with mechanical freaks. I just came here to pick herbs, but I accidentally went into the contaminated region and almost died. I gotta get out of here. Yes. I have to escape. Be careful. These no wonder the academia wanted to completely ban the existence.
Are you okay?
His inarticulate speech and bodily tremors indicate psyche disruption. He's been inside the contaminated region for too long. We've purified the ley line energy over there. Follow this path out and you'll soon see the village. At that point, someone will bring him to Kale for help. I already prepared medication that will return him to normal. So you think you did a good job and want a part as your reward?
It's so hard to understand.
Alright, regardless of what you're thinking, you did some real good this time. That's why I'll give you another mechanical part. Need any help with it? Guess not. Well, make sure to hang on to it. And also,
Okay, it definitely doesn't understand you.
it seems like it possesses limited understanding only towards matters related to mechanical components. Help others to get parts. That's probably its thought process. As for why it's getting late. So let's set up camp for the night. Hey, over here! Come on, you big lummox, raise your head and look up! Let's set up camp here.
All right, Paimon also thinks it's a good spot.
Oh. Any particular reason?
This place is perfect to put up a big tent. We can also set up a cooking pot and cook tons of delicious...
You're not wrong, but the primary reason for choosing this rainforests are very wet. You should... For the next tasks at hand, let's divide and conquer. I'll set up the...
Leave it to Paimon.
I'm not expecting that much. That's right. You can use rushes to start a fire. Their piths are relatively dry and can be readily set aflame. The downs...
Traveler, Tainari, Paimon didn't know that rainforest had so many interesting plants. Paimon also saw wild berries on the ground, and Paimon was gonna fly over and pick them.
Those were probably deadleaf butterflies. They camouflage as dead leaves to evade predators. My guess is that they mistook you for a bird when you flew over, so they fled. Little did... Never mind. The tent's up, so you two go... Oh, you found some already.
Paimon understands it this time. It wants to...
Sorry, no part this time. That task wasn't important enough. If every little thing resulted in a reward, then it might start to take advantage of the system. I'll note little things like this and give a cumulative reward at a later time. That is one reason.
It looks really sad.
After some further thought, it might come up with some weird... I'm off to prepare dinner. We'll take shifts on lookout duty tonight.
We need lookouts?
Yes. Even though most animals fled because of the ley lines, we can't completely let down our guard. It's settled then. I'll set up some pest-repelling devices so poisonous insects don't come crawling into the tent. Have a good night. Not too good, though.
Paimon's getting sleepy. It's been a while since we camped outside, but this is like when...
You're awake earlier than I expected. Did you sleep well? That's good. I was worried that you two wouldn't be able to sleep, so I specially used... Don't worry. They're made from all natural ingredients. They have a light fragrance and aren't harmful to the body. Speaking of which, have you seen the crab? It was scampering around over there just now, but I don't know where it went. So you can tell. My suspicion is less towards the crab and more directed to its unrevealed owner. A ley line effluence of this magnitude occurred without any warning. Until we fully understand the situation, take extra caution. The academia has banned mechanical... Topics related to mechanical life forms were popular in the Spontima for a time. They proposed an intriguing idea. However, no matter which modules or parts are installed, A machine is innately a construct that receives and executes command. In their pursuit to discover the differences between mechanical and biological life forms, zealous, the irony is that the researchers became even more impetuous afterward. That's a difficult question to answer. I'm interested in the topic of mechanical life, but I don't like the researchers' attitudes. It's just my personal opinion. My ancestors and the Valuka Shuna of the desert coexisted together and supported one another. The bloodline of my people was born from this symbiotic relationship. So to me, all life is important. To understand life, you must first respect it. Life is not an expendable commodity, and knowledge should not be wielded like a scepter. These are the points of contention I have with some researchers, and why I left the acad. By placing yourself above other life forms, what kind of result, really? Coffee? Did you prepare this for us? All right. Seeing that you're working so hard, you're not planning on using it. Many of your own parts are critically degraded, and you're running low on power. All right. Suit yourself. Oh, and thanks for the coffee, but I'm about to go to sleep. Leave it with her. The night watch is yours. Stay safe.
Sorry. Paimon slept through the entire night. Don't worry.
Good morning, Traveler and Paimon. Quick question. Me too. The farther in we go, the closer we get to the source of the ley line effluence. We'll be heading out earlier today. I'll take down the tent.
Is there something we can do?
Extinguish our fire so we don't set the entire forest aflame. Also, retrieve the pest-repelling devices from last night. We don't want to affect the ecosystem here.
Got it! Paimon will take care of the fight!
All right. Let's meet back. All right. It's about time to head out. As we go further in, we may encounter more berserk machines. The effects of the ley lines will also increase. If you're struggling, it would be wise to avoid conflict. Try to conserve as much energy as possible until we reach the source of the contamination. As I thought, the closer we...
Stabilize! Order guide you!
Unleash! Witness the power of Gugwa! Observe! Your grand finale! Fire hazard!
We'll have order.
And step. Let me read you a verse. Rain. Time for a light show. It stopped here!
Upon closer inspection, the plants here are really different. Leyline energies are also stronger here. This may be the place we've been looking for. Ready yourselves. We're going in.
There's a ton of mechanical monsters here. Who made this place their lair?
Looks like there's no way to sneak by. Let's take care of them quickly.
Into the wind.
Going in!
Can't see?
There is no escape! Inazuma shines eternal! Shine down!
Let's light it up!
One with nature.
What is this?
Leyline energy is spilling out from here. This device, it's extracting energy from the ley lines without end. Who in the world would do this without considering the consequences? The ley lines won't be able to
It's terrible! We have to stop it! Let Paimon see. Paimon doesn't see controls anywhere!
Standing here is equivalent to being directly showered in leyline energy, which may cause irreversible damage to your body. Take Paimon and get out of here. I'll see if I can find a way to turn this thing off.
But you're also vulnerable to the ley lines, right? We're staying! We can't leave you here by yourself!
Then let's look for it together. If there is no control unit here, then there must be a trapdoor somewhere.
You know where it is? Hey! Wait for us! What's this? It'll only show up if you step on it?
Be careful, and watch your step.
Look! Someone's here! Are you the one that's taking the ley line's energy? Why aren't you saying anything?
His body is cold. It's emaciated, and his eyes are sunken, likely from chronic malnourishment and stress. He collapsed and never got back up. What exactly? Almost forgot about you.
What is it doing?
I'm not sure. Judging by this room's layout, this place was a laboratory. We should find a repository of research documents if we keep going. The file room will definitely give us some clues, so let's go take a look. Maybe we can piece together what happened here. This place is a natural hiding spot with how hidden it is. The pipes continue further. Let's head in.
Did you two find anything?
There are a lot of lab notes, but it would take way too long to read through them all. I found a tape recording used for an experiment, and based on its serial number, it's from 2 years ago.
Tape recording?
Yes, the Spontama created a device that visually records experiments and consolidates the final production into a tape. However, these devices are expensive to make and aren't entirely stable. That's why they are only used in some laboratories and do not see wider usage.
Come on, let's watch it.
Hold on, let me figure out how to play the tape. It goes in there.
Kakata? Kakata? Seriously, I look away for 1 second and you're gone? There you are. Look here. This is our new home. I, Abatui, will unleash my talents here and amaze those ancient fossils at the Academy. Oh, you're also quite happy. Kakata, do you know what we're about to do? Yes, I thought not. Listen up, Kakata. I'm going to make a mechanical life form that can be mass-produced. The technology will be unlike anything else that exists. I'll use mechanical organs, and electric currents will course through them like blood. A steel-cast heart that will beat forever, and a brain of myriad components that can think like mine. Inspiration from the ruins and the research that the Academia had banned. I hope everything can start anew from this place. When you can understand our language and live among us, you will no longer be a boring machine, but a truly living being. It's fine. You will understand. One day, you will understand me.
Karkata is the mechanical crab, right? And that researcher named Abatui said he wanted to prove something to the Academia?
I remember now. I had a junior researcher named Abatui. He was expelled from the Academia for researching mechanical life forms.
Junior researcher?
Yeah? What's wrong?
Nothing. Paimon was just wondering, doesn't Abatui look older than you?
He is, but academic progression isn't tied to age. I finished my studies a while ago, so subsequent students generally considered me as their senior.
Oh.
Of course, age can be an issue. For a while, people always dragged me into pictures. I felt like some kind of animal on display. That isn't important. Let's go and see if we can find other tape recordings.
Date is written on it. Let Paimon see.
That's quite the time gap. I wonder what happened in between.
It's rare that you malfunction because of an operational error. Seems that making coffee is still somewhat difficult for you. Or is there an issue with my set parameters? All right, there you go. Water entered the chela and caused it to short circuit, so it couldn't receive signals from the ganglion. Look at me, talking to you like this. You can't understand me anyway, can you? It's fine. I swapped in some new parts, so you should be all right now. Try moving around. Everything in working order? Be more careful next time. We're tight on money right now, so we don't have a lot of parts or power to spare. I'm glad. Karkata, did you know? Yes, there aren't the bunch at the Academia always saying things like, mechanical intelligence is just an extension of statistics. Too bad it was just a dream. Forget holding a conversation with me. Never mind. I should probably be worrying about next month's power.
After Abatui left the Academia, everyone lost contact with him. I thought he was so despondent that he gave up on researching mechanical life forms. Instead, he had holed up here and continued his experiments.
Paimon doesn't feel like he's a bad person. He even changed out Karkata's broken parts. Why would he mess with ley lines?
Let's keep looking around. Following the serial numbers, the writing is sloppy. Perhaps his state of mind had changed. There's also an undated tape in the wrong spot.
Maybe Karkata helped him with...
It's hard to say.
Sorry, Karkata. I was just thinking about something. Today might become a special day. In my recent experiments, I successfully gave you a living being's instincts. When you're low on power, or if one of your parts is damaged, you will prioritize your survival command and proactively recharge or replace your parts. That is a very dangerous thing. And today, I did something even more dangerous. I've officially activated the 3rd generation ley line extractor. The ley lines will serve as our power source from now on. Conducting research on mechanical life forms requires a large amount of power. Even if I scrimped and saved, the more I have wouldn't last for long. I'm also getting tired, Karkata. I don't know what's driving me to continue with this research anymore. They say that even if it simulates the operation of a living creature's organs, a machine is still an ice-cold tool. I want to prove them wrong. I'm not talking about anything cheerful, Karkata. Modules for language, emotion, and movement. I've been working my absolute hardest to augment and refine your functionalities, but I've never seen an effective response. You are my finest success, but even you can't understand me. Karkata, I wish you could... Yes, it is what it is. In a few days, I'll sell the failed ley line extractor for some more and continue my experiments. This is new. If I place another 2 control modules here to simulate the brain's thalamus... Of course my art decides to act up now. Why did I cut me? Strange. Oh no, I have to shut down the extractor. Shut it off. If we let them recharge indefinitely... Right. I never input a command to shut down the extractor. In the end, it's just like the Academia said. Mechanical life forms only... I'm sorry, Karkata. In the end...
I see. So the ley line effluence was in. After Abatui's unexpected death, the mechanical monsters were driven by their instincts and continuously drew out power from the ley line extractor.
Paimon understands. Then why didn't Karkata go haywire?
Because Karkata is different from the other machines. Structures similar to living organisms. Perhaps only by building such a machine could he have the academia acknowledge his protracted research. But if he had slowed down and saw Karkata as a friend instead of an experimental product, he would have noticed. Karkata can't speak. And yet it cares about Abatui far more than it does about itself.
What does that mean?
You'll see in a bit. But before that, we have a more urgent task at hand. First, let's find the control unit for the ley line extractor and shut it down. More of this transparent flooring. It feels like a maze. Below us is the final room. The control unit is likely in there.
The way ends here. Wanna try jumping down?
Time to go. Let's light it up! One with the forest.
Illusion shattered!
Strike!
Everybody stand back!
Shine down!
Clouds high. The birds come! I'll uproot you!
This should be the control unit. Once we turn it off, the ley line extractor should also shut down. Without an external force damaging the ley lines, they should start to slowly repair themselves. Oh, but I bet you two are more worried about Karkata.
Karkata has been collecting parts because it thinks doing so will
Karkata is unable to understand the concept. However, it probably remembers when Abatui replaced its parts when it malfunctioned, and how that restored it to an operation. It's true that Karkata isn't able to think or understand many topics.
So that's why it kept stealing mechanical parts.
Yes, but the important thing is that it formed the thought of wanting to repair. No one knows how this thought came to be, but it has even suppressed the... If it really is as we've predicted, this research truly will make waves in the academia.
Karkata? Karkata, can you hear Paimon? Tainari says you're awesome!
It reached its limit. It hasn't recharged this entire time, nor has it replaced its... It's a miracle that it managed to hang on for so long. I'm going to confirm that the ley line extractor has shut down. Let them be alone for a while. The ley line extractor has ceased. Traces of ley line energy are still in the atmosphere, but the effluence's source has been stopped. The purification devices will handle the rest. Moving on, those affected by the ley lines need immediate care. We'll put up an announcement on the bulletin board about the... According to the academia's policies, we need to bring everything back. Research materials related to mechanical life forms will be destroyed.
What the heck?
You two should return first. I'll take care of things here. Although we've stopped the source of the effluence, the ley line energy... Listen, the Traveler hasn't rested very... Also, it'll take some time to pack up all the research documents. You're not... Tell the Adventurers Guild that the incident has been resolved, and then get... Oh, and don't talk about Abatui. The fewer that know about mechanical life form...
All right. Then... Anyway, so the contaminated...
I see. Once the excess ley line energy dissipates, this is the stipulated reward.
Is Karkata going to be sent back to the academia? It's already damaged, but... Oh! Then how about we find... Paimon really wants to go right now, but Tainari said that we... Alright then! We'll find Tainari tomorrow. How are you feeling? Sleep well? We should go find Tainari. How do you think we should ask him?
your voice down. The lilac daphne, a daphne of the genus Thameliate, extrapolating from these two datasets, it would be particularly potent against
Karkata?
I thought I told you all to keep your voices low. Plants aren't afraid of no.
You didn't disassemble.
Why would I do that?
But Paimon thought you said.
So that's why you two barged in like barbarians at this hour. What I meant was, according to the Academia's policies, all products of research must be destroyed. That's why we can't let the Academia discover that place. Anyway, the first thing I did was repair Karkata. During my time at the Academia, I took an elective course at the Spontama. Who knew it would? We then buried Abatui together. After organizing the research materials, I kept some as I'm not with the Academia. So what do their policies have to do with me? On the other hand, I am the Forest Watcher of the Avidya Forest. All life brought forth in this world has meaning. And Karkata is no exception. If it exists, then it shouldn't be carelessly
That's great! Wait, you just said life form.
The possibility exists, is all. Abatui only left behind a small portion of his... Maybe a conflict between all those commands. From a more rigorous perspective, it is impossible to conclude that Karkata is a real life form. By the way, I'm not interested in continuing research on this subject. I'm just... But as things stand now, it wouldn't be a bad idea to make it my research. What do you think? When people at the... I have zero interest. After coming back yesterday,